What's up guys, Hades here. So I have 4 sneak peek videos on the upcoming Legion of Frostborn contract system. We have the Alchemist, the Fighting Master, and the Craftsman Master, and then this stone. And I'm going to go through each one, pause it, break down all the little details, give you my foresight and all the things I think are going to be valuable and what's maybe not going to be so valuable. And this gives you a little leg up on those who might not know what's coming. So we're actually going to start with Master Craftsmen first, because a lot of the things that the Craftsmen make will translate into a lot of the other jobs. So here we have the basic level blue materials, right? The first one is called Mana Fluorite, and it's going to cost you food and stone and 6 hours to make. And then the other one's going to be Phantom Sand, and it's going to cost wood and iron, and it's going to cost 6 hours, right? And then of course purple is going to be the exact same thing, but this is level 2, and then gold is going to be the same thing, and then this is level 3, and then they can also make military books. Now all of these materials are going to be used in a future one, and we're going to see those in just a minute. Now for the military equipment, you can build this, but it's locked, and I believe you have to upgrade your talent tree. But it increases bowman's accuracy by 5 and resilience by 5, and you can only use these boosts during Legion of Frostborn, of course. Now for the talent tree, this is going to be very similar for all of them. It's going to look the same, but they're all going to have different boosts. Now a few things to look at here. One, you need gold. They show you your gold here and this new symbol. This symbol you're going to obtain from your missions in the Legion of Frostborn. You know, helping build thermal towers, helping craft whatever it might be, right? Getting honor points, getting 5 hits at once, gathering a certain amount of resources. And then you're going to gain these orbs. And you can see here you have to spend 1 orb to get 1 level up. And when you get the gathering speed, you get 10% more gathering speed, which is going to be really good for us. Now, each piece is going to have its own upgrade system, and each one's going to cost gold. If you see here, that first one they click is 3 million gold. So each one, I'm assuming, is going to be 3 million, and then each upgrade is probably going to get more and more expensive. So if you're low on gold, you're going to need to farm gold or save gold or make sure you have gold in some way, shape, or form, because gold is going to be an important resource, and gold is not easy to obtain, especially when you're in the middle of fighting and stuff, right? So then the second upgrade is going to be production speed of altar stone materials and military equipment by 10, and it's going to go up to 50. Then this is going to unlock you level 2. Then this is going to unlock military equipment production. Then this is going to give you resource required to produce altar stone materials and military equipment reduced by 4 up to 20%. So it's going to just cost you less. This is going to unlock level 3. And this is going to be the merit badge. The amount of contract gold common obtained for producing altar stone and military equipment increases. Now, contract gold is an interesting concept, and this is contract gold. Okay, you can receive 1,000 a day, I believe, for craftsmen, and this is your total. Now, what does it do? We've seen it in the patch notes, and I've gone over it before, but now we know exactly what it is. When you go into the shop and you go into the contract shop, this is the gold. So as you collect it, you're going to be able to spend it in this shop. Right now it's just for artifacts. I believe this shop has changed a few times. I don't think it's set in stone yet. There used to be a bunch of stuff down here. It's been changed, removed. So we won't know exactly what's going to be here yet, but you should expect some pretty decent gifts. Right now it's shadow and holy artifacts. Now for the next one, Master Fighter. It's going to be the same thing. You go in Legion of Frostborn and you click this Lord contract here on the left. This one is a little bit different. This one, to obtain your daily, you need to do combat. So the cool thing about this event is each one is for different types of players. If you can't do combat every single day, you're not going to get your rewards. The other ones are so much easier to get rewards. So if you're not a big player or a power player, this is not necessarily the best choice, even though it's going to look like it is, right? Now, how do you get them? Killing other troops, garrisoning and defeating cities, and of course, wall destruction. Now, here's what the talent tree looks like. Same thing here. I already explained that. It's going to be the same for everyone. You have to upgrade your Legion of Frostborn to unlock it. So here are the boosts. You have March speed going from 2 to 10%. Same again, the gold, you're going to need gold and probably a lot of it. We don't know what the upgrade is, but attack from 2 to 10%. Troop defense from 2 to 10%. Shelter, reduce the amount of losses by 5%. Gladiator, receive 5% less crit damage. Oops. Wild Nature, increase damage dealt by 5%. And Team Workers, when you do a rally, you do 5% extra damage. So of course, when we look through all these boosts are crazy good for combat. Obviously, most people are going to be in the military contract. However, we don't know how good the Alchemists are, and we don't know how good the altars are yet. And this one might be the game changer, okay? So, the reason I showed Crafter first is this is that sand and mana you need to build in the first one. So you need to use these to build, and these ones cost 12 hours. And again here, when you make your own stuff, you're going to get your own contract gold. This up here on the top is the limit of the altars you're able to build within any season. And as you go left and right, you're going to have higher and higher altar stones, which of course are going to make them much stronger. Now for the talent tree, we're going to have altar stone manufacturing speed increased by 50%. The attack increased from the altar by 25%. The attack speed increased by 50%. Level 2 stone. How long the existence is, right? We read this in the patch notes. You cannot destroy them unless you destroy them with another altar, because you can't attack them directly. They're invulnerable unless they're attacked by other altars. But they do fade out if the time runs out. And this is going to extend the time, which is actually a really big upgrade. Then you get attack range, up to 125% increase in range, which is quite significant. If you've ever seen thermals in the winter versus, or the snowy blizzard versus not, it makes a huge impact on how you can fight with them. And then of course, level 3. Now the big question mark is how good are these altars? How many can be placed? Can you overload on altars? You know, how important are altars? If you're near an altar, do you just die instantly? Is there a way to defend against it? Is it going to hurt you? All of these are still question marks. We don't know the answers yet. If altars are OP and just imbalanced and you can't fight them, then of course the alliances and servers that have more altars are going to probably win. But if they're not that good, then obviously all the ones with more fighting masters are going to win. But if you can't build enough of these and they're really good, then the Alchemist teams are going to win. So we don't know the balance yet. We don't know their damage numbers. We don't know how good they are. But that's something you and your servers are going to have to discuss on what to do. Now, here's the stone altar piece, the final piece. And you can see this is the Craftsman. This is level 1, level 2, and level 3. And you're going to need those for each level of altars. The R5s and R6s are the ones that can actually place them on the map. It looks like you can build 50. I don't know if you can have 50 at a time. That seems high. And we don't know exactly how quick you can do it. We know level 1 takes 12 hours, but you can probably reduce it down to 6. And I guess you could probably have 50 people build one and have 50 per 6 hours or something. Could be pretty insane. But again, it depends. Like, is this kind of like when you're doing events in the game and the gnomes just don't really do anything to you? Or are these actually going to be harmful and impactful in battle? We just don't know yet. But yeah, that's all I have for you today. There's a ton of information here. I hope this helps you if you see this before KvK opens. Remember, once you choose your Craftsman, Fighter, or Alchemist, you cannot change once it gets into the Frostborn. So it's good to discuss it now and know what you have and be prepared for battle. But yeah, if you guys like these kind of videos, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.